Yo, what is going on, guys? It is McTaboo here, and today basically in this video, so I noticed a couple videos ago, on the Overwatch Is It Worth It video, I tested if it was worth buying Overwatch or not, and it ended up being yeah, but I ended up getting a lot of good feedback from that video, so I decided that maybe we can make a little series out of this. Like, I have quite a few games on my computer, so I guess I could do like a bunch of videos on like different games that if you should buy it or not. And today, basically in this video, obviously you already know by the title, but we're going to be doing GTA 5 Is It Worth It? And so there's quite a few different things that we have to talk about to tell if it is worth it or not. So we'll jump right into that once I get onto GTA. So here we are in the game. So as you can probably tell already, it's a really beautiful game, and I feel that with all the years that they've had to improve and stuff like that, they've done a really good job of it. Overall, because they've made a nice blend between the stuff that kind of matters for like someone that would be playing the game, and it's gonna put $70 into like a game. And so the blend that I mean would be like they take the action, they take the gameplay, they take the everything that you like, all the I just liked it. All the like missions, the dialogue in the missions, and they also like to take like the art of like gaming. They make everything look super nice, that way you get like the full experience of the game you paid for. I feel like that's super important in a game that you would pay $70 for, because you want everything to be enjoyable. And as you can probably tell, it's super smooth. They make sure they pay a lot of attention to details. Like you can see, I know you can't see where I'm pointing right now, but you can see the tree up in the right corner. It's waving. Like everything that you would think that has detail has detail. Like all the pedestrians are having conversations and everything along those lines. Like they're all so like detailed, and you can feel that they put a lot of work into this game. So I will see you guys when I get into my garage. So here we are coming into my garage. Everything in this building I've worked super hard to buy, and I know it sounds really corny if you're not really a gamer, but there is a lot of work that people put in. Well, there's a lot of work that people put into like games, and there's more work than you would think. Like, again, back to the detail thing. I know I've been talking a lot about this. Like, look at the floors. You can see the reflections of all the light. Everything is just nice and detailed. So the cars that they do are like super well thought out of, most of them at least. Like, I've been a little disappointed with like some of the cars and some of the DLCs, because they kind of like I suction all your money out of you. Like, they're trying to they make everything seem super cool and super awesome, but really just kind of lame when it comes out and you spend a lot of your in-game money on it. So that's something I'd like them to improve, and I think they actually have been doing that lately. I've noticed a change in like that kind of stuff, and like a lot of these cars, like I remember everything used to be super cheap, and then when they started being like kind of money hungry, I guess you could say, everything jumped prices by like, they used to be down here, say like $25 for a t-shirt, and then they jumped up here to be like $300 for a t-shirt, and it was just super crazy. And even with the cars would be like, the most expensive car was $1 million, and that was really expensive. And the second most expensive one was like $400,000, but now the most expensive one is like, I think like $2.4 million or something like that, which is absolutely outrageous for the amount of missions that they actually give you. So my favorite car, I would say, is probably the FMJ at this point. I made this one look, and it kind of already looked like this when I bought it, kind of like the Batmobile. It looks really cool. I like, because I put a metallic black with a pearlescent of white, which a pearlescent is like so the way that you look at it will shine a different color. So this will shine white, and it basically, you don't really notice that it shines white. It just looks more shiny than it would be, which looks really cool. That's why I really like this car. So yeah, so now we're gonna jump into what we think about missions. In this game, missions can vary from the ones you start or the ones you start. And they can be in the game or they can be in a separate server. So like, say you're doing a deathmatch with a bunch of friends, or you're just in the in-game lobby just running around shooting stuff and running into things. And so in any situation you can start a fight or anything like that. Say you were walking down the street, you wanted to grab some snacks. So you got all your snacks, you're buying different snacks, and then you keep on buying them, and they're a regular price for a snack. So that's pretty realistic in that. And you can, and the realism in this like game is very detailed. So like, you can even shoplift and he gets mad at you if you do that. And after you do that, I recommend robbing the store so you get all your money back and you don't waste your time. Robbing the store is not something I recommend you do, because you get the cops on you, don't make that much money off of it. But even intimidating him gets him to go faster. That way the cops aren't there when you get out and stuff like that. And so now he's shooting at me. So the cops are coming after me now, and they come in pretty fast, trying to crash into me. And I think the game engineered the cops to be like this, but I'm not really sure. The cops actually go near your speed. So if you're driving in, say, I don't know, Mini Cooper, it's not gonna be as fast as the Lamborghini that you have in the game. So I think they engineer it so that if you are in a Mini Cooper, it's kind of possible for you to escape the cops. So I think they set it to like, if you have a crappy car, they're not going to make the cops go as fast or be as smart. And if you have a Lamborghini, they're going to be a lot faster and they're going to be a lot smarter, because you can get away a lot easier. And so now they're shooting at me now, and they won't exactly shoot at you. They kind of make it a little bit easier, because they kind of make it so that it's like, I don't know, like real people shooting at you. They're obviously not going to hit you every single time, so they're going to miss a couple times, stuff like that. So the realism of that's like pretty realistic, and I really like that about the game. All the different establishments, I know we're just jumping into this really quick because I just thought of it now. A lot of the establishments around town, they're not accessible, but they make everything seem like it's an actual town. So like right now you can see everybody sitting outside this hotel and they're smoking, or they're playing on their phones, or they're just overall just walking around. And they make that, and there's even cars in the parking lot, so they're not full, it's not empty, and it seems like they didn't really rush the making of this game. They make everything unique, and looks like they spent their time individually on different sections of the game, and they didn't really just kind of rush into everything, place. They're kind of like, okay, now we need to work on this section, now we need to work on this section, now we need to work on this section, and that really made the game a lot better. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like this game a lot more for like what it's about now that they did that. And I really like that about the game. I think that makes me like it a lot more. And so I'd say the final topic for this is playing time. Like, this game has been out for 4 years, and it's still one of the most played games out there. And I enjoy it just as much because they're constantly bringing new content for what the game is about. So like, they're not changing up the game. They're making it just as fun, and they're trying to make it as best as you would like. And even if you went on Rockstar and you gave them suggestions, they'll probably do it for you. Like everybody was wanting a biker DLC, they made a biker DLC. Everybody was wanting a lowrider DLC, they made the lowrider DLC. Like, they do everything they can to make the customer happy, which I really like about a company. And so let's go to the next clip for the results. So overall, I believe that this game is completely worth it, and it is worth the $70. So the money that you are going to pay for this game is the money they are going to give to you. Overall, with your fun and your time. I have been playing this game for 4 years, the day it came out, and I still play it now. I bought it on 3 different consoles: computer, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. And that kind of shows my dedication to this game, and how much I like this game. And they're always coming out with new stuff for you to enjoy and stuff like that. So I believe that if you end up deciding to purchase this game, I believe that you're going to be completely happy with it, and it's going to be completely worth your $70. Then again, it is $70. That is a lot of money, and just again, that is $70 Canadian. In America, I think that's like $50 or something like that. So if you're watching this in America, don't be like, wow, $70, because I think $70 is like, I don't know, like $90 in the US, or I don't need, yeah, $70 US is like $90 Canadian. I don't really know. But overall, I believe that you should buy this game if you are considering it, and I hope you overall have overall enjoyed this game, or this video, and tell me what your thoughts on GTA are in the comments, if it's worth it or if it's not. And I believe if this video gets a lot of support, I'm probably going to be making more of these videos, like, is it worth it, is it worth it, is it worth it. And I believe that's not just going to help this channel, but it's also going to help the people that are just searching this up online and trying to get a straight answer out of people, and I believe I have delivered that. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really sorry for being gone for, I think, 2 months. I've been really busy and overall being really lazy. I'll admit that. But I'm going to be posting a lot more. I think I said that the last video. But I promise I will post a lot more because I have a lot more things. I got a new game. It's called BeamNG. It's a really, really good game. And you guys can look it up on YouTube now, or you guys can just wait for my new video on that. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.